Good afternoon, I'm Sean Yao and this is One News Now. The Supreme Court has denied the request to temporarily stop the ongoing mandatory SIM registration. The High Court ordered respondents to comment within 10 days on the petition seeking to declare the SIM Registration Act as unconstitutional. Among the respondents are telco companies and concerned government agencies. This petition, which was initially filed by the NUJP or National Union of Journalists of the Philippines, among others, say that the SIM Registration Act violates the public's right to free speech and privacy. In line with that, the National Telecommunications Commission or NTC admits that it's not expecting 100% SIM cards or 100% of SIM cards to be registered. NTC Deputy Commissioner John Paulo Salvajan said they're only looking at about a 70% registration rate, citing similar figures from other countries. Salvajan also noted a decrease in text scam complaints after the implementation of the SIM registration law.
Realistically speaking, we do not look at to register the entire 168 million number of active SIMs. Please remember that these do not refer to the number of people having SIMs, right? It equates to the number of SIMs wherein a certain individual could have a number or multiple SIMs.
The commissioner also admitted that requiring a government-issued ID remains to be one of the biggest challenges for subscribers. He notes that a provision exists in the law allowing 16 different kinds of acceptable identification. The NTC will be coordinating with telcos to accept printed ID copies for SIM registration.
Well, we will coordinate that with the telcos. Hopefully, it's just a matter of baka the printed version is hindi lang maayos yung pagka-print. Yeah, so we will coordinate that with the telcos for them to accept the printed versions of these ID, as long as the ones that they are presenting are authentic printed copies.
We're gonna pause for a quick break, but One News Now will be back with more stories after that. Keep it here. You're still watching One News Now. I'm Sean Yao. President Bongbong Marcos witnessed the live fire drills in the continuation of the Balikatan exercises between the United States and the Philippines. Gio Robles with the story.
Before his official visit to the U.S., President Bongbong Marcos attended the culminating activity of the biggest Balikatan exercises between the U.S. and the Philippines. This is the first time that Marcos witnessed the live fire drill since it kicked off over 2 weeks ago. This year's Balikatan is marked with many firsts, with a sinking exercise being the highlight for today. Equipped with state-of-the-art aerial and naval assets, over 1,000 Filipino and American soldiers joined forces to sink the Navy's decommissioned BRP Pangasinan. The AFP stressed that the exercise will enhance the interoperability of both American and Filipino forces in conducting combined joint operations for maritime and territorial defense. Marcos was not able to meet the press, but speaking to local and foreign media, Balikatan spokesperson Colonel Michael Lohico said that PBBM lauded the joint drills today.
The President watched the exercise and he understands the challenges that is entailed in doing a combined operation at this level. And from that, the appreciation of the President is what we came out with.
However, Lohico says he cannot confirm yet if the delays encountered were caused by an unregistered plane off West Philippine Sea.
It will be up to the sensors to verify that. Safety is always a primary consideration when we conduct the exercise. Any interloper or any intrusion into the exercise that will endanger the lives of people, whether it's intentional or accidental, is our primary consideration.
In the same interview, the United States emphasized yet again, said that the Balikatan is not directed at China amid a growing dispute at the West Philippine Sea as well as the Taiwan Strait.
The resolve and partnership is far stronger than any technical element that we have, and that's the true message of Balikatan. In translation, shoulder to shoulder, that doesn't mean weapon to weapon, it really means family.
The Balikatan exercises will wrap up on Friday, April 28th. For News 5, Gio Robles, we are One News.
The Education Department wants to include lessons on the West Philippine Sea and the landmark 2016 arbitral ruling in its proposed basic education curriculum. The DepEd says these topics will go into the Araling Panlipunan syllabus to be taught in grade 10. If approved, the new curriculum's inclusion of maritime disputes will be the first time for students to learn about the ruling in a formal setting. Apart from that, the proposed curriculum will also include lessons on the Philippine economy under the COVID-19 pandemic. One News Now will be back with the latest stories at 6:30 p.m. I'm Sean Yao. We are One News.